Okay, let's go. So, a little bit snow, but nothing special. But I think we're not done with this winter. But that's okay. Shit, kettlebells. You know, this feeling when you have, when you take the kettlebell, it's slippery, between your legs, under your balls. This is pretty good. And you know, yesterday I was listening to an interview of muscular development with the anabolic doc Thomas O'Connor. So, if you are using steroids, say goodbye, say bye-bye to your balls. Shit, I didn't realize that I knew it, but yet another disgusting thing about this, to lose your balls. Oh my god, this is so nasty. Well, I prefer to have them. I like to touch them before sleep, or when I'm holding a kettlebell or a barbell in my hands. I prefer to have them. So, kids, don't use anabolic steroids, because you will lose your balls. They will shrink and shrink, and that's it. Okay. And you know, when he says it's nothing wrong with wanting to be big, to be strong. Yes, of course, it's nothing wrong. But with what kind of means? This is just like saying it's nothing wrong to relax and to take some narcotica, you know, and then you are just another zombie shitting on the streets like in California. This all comes through weed, through everything. Every single drug can lead you onto the street and into the death. And death is not the scariest thing. The scariest thing is hell. No. So, as I mentioned before, I don't envy and I don't hate on steroid users. I love them in a Christian sense, because you know, I'm not perfect. I did some mistakes in my life, but not steroids, thanks God, and no narcotica, except alcohol and nicotine, and I regret that. You know, my advice would be always regret. Don't say, oh, that was so cool. Yeah, if you are saying this, then you cannot change the past. And if you are not regretting but repenting these sins, then God can anything do anything. Then God can heal you and your past a little bit. Not only a little bit, but you know, thanks God, I'm so happy now, and I wish all people to find their happiness. And this deadlift journey and me on YouTube, it's not only for my enjoyment and perhaps someday a little bit of money. I'm not hiding it. I'm not doing this for you or for some kind of humanity, or I'm doing this in first place for myself, to document, to watch maybe one day, and to feel accountable. That helps. So I advise you also to film yourself and maybe to comment on this journey. So, and maybe, you know, I'm not promoting my channel anywhere. I don't write a single comment. I did write a little bit of comments at the beginning, just a couple, and then I realized what I'm doing. You know, I don't have time for that, to play with the stuff. You know, as a translator, I don't want to write anything more apart from my translations, because I'm typing enough, you know, and every single button push, every single push of a button, it's money for me, and I don't want to waste this. So, as I told you, I'm not promoting my channel, and if it goes some day in the future well, then okay, you know, because if I'm not interesting, then that's okay, because only few people can be interesting and to get some money, and that's okay, you know. But as I mentioned before, I'm doing this also for my eventual profit. You know, as a translator, I'm not rich by any means, and I have to push myself pretty hard to pay the rent and everything else. But you know, I wouldn't trade my job for anything, because I have this freedom. Now it's almost 11 and I'm walking. You know, not sitting as a slave. So with all due respect to all people who are sitting, you know, I'm happy. But when I'm sitting, then I'm sitting very hard. I'm not proud of that, but sometimes I have to give my max translation power. So this is always a trade-off, and that's okay. So God bless you.